Hello and welcome back to the next Game Pass Games in 30. Today we're playing Gears of War. Now, have played the life out of Gears of War games in my time. I've played one too many times to count, two the same, three the same, and then four, five I've only ever completed actually once. I've also completed Gears of War Tactics before. Like I love myself a Gears of War game. They're really fun. I have recently just not long finished the Gears of War franchise, so we're probably not going to add it to the list of games we're going to finish. But if you do want, no, but if you do want to play this game and you haven't played a Gears of War before, I 1,000,000,000,000,000,000,000 times recommend doing the Gears of War franchise from the start. Do it in order, 1 to 5. Do Gears of War Tactics afterwards because they're not really connected. Uh, I would actually recommend doing it in uh, chronological order, not release order. So I think it's something like one Judgment, two, three, four, five tactics. I can't remember the exact order, but Google it if you wanted to play it and do it in chronological order because it makes it fun. Chronological order. It's definitely a good time. But yeah, without further ado, if people who don't know how this works, we when we click start, if there's a cutscene, which I know there will be, we watch the cutscene. We then, when we actually physically gain control, we set a half an hour timer. Once a half an hour timer stopped, that's when we like stop and pause and go back to the main menu. That's when we talk about whether or not we're going to continue playing this game on the Tuesday and Thursdays, which is games on the Game Pass that we want to complete story of. At the moment, we're playing Avowed. As I said, we're probably not going to play this because I have probably about 3 months ago just went through every single Gears of War again. I went through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Tactics, Judgment. So because I've just done them all and they're quite fresh in my head, I probably will not do this again. Um, but yeah, without further ado, let's jump in. Campaign, single player, new campaign, casual. So you see there, it didn't say hard. I normally get hard when you do casual. That's because I did the. I'll let this play out first.
What are you doing here? Getting you out. Here, put this on. You'll need it. You could get into a lot of trouble for doing this. Not anymore. Things have changed. We better go. What about the other prisoners? We can't just leave them here. They're gone. Hoffman pardoned everybody. Is that right? Welcome back to the army, soldier. Shit.
Yeah, it says that I haven't got the ability to do hard, but obviously I just said that I completed the game. That's because this is the Xbox 360 original. There is a separate game which come out recently called Gears of War
You've got
Ultimate
two options.
or something like that,
Go ahead.
and that's basically this game but remastered. This is the original one.
Or we can go through the prison blocks and get right into the fight. Your choice.
Let's do training.
Let's take the guards' quarters. I gotta work out the kinks. Sounds good, man.
There's some things to look out for if you are going to play Gears of War. Um, First of all, it's a third-person game. It's not a first-person game. Also, if you ever see this symbol, it normally means that there's some sort of like uh,
Six fourth, Delta 2. Hold your fire. We are inside the prison. Over.
normally means that there is some sort of collectible nearby. But that symbol normally means.
Here to get you. I'd be in some
But I don't know if I've
shit.
already picked that one up before. I don't know if there's a way I can find out. Maybe I have. Yeah, 4 cogs. So maybe I've already picked that one up before. Yeah, we basically since we did said we're going to do tutorial, which following this guy, we're going to learn the basic shooting, everything else. I'm just going to pop my glasses on. Sorry. Um,
Hey, hit that button. Over.
Button pressing. This is Dom and Marcus is who we're playing as at the moment.
It's too thick to cut. One more. All right. You wanted to work out the kinks? This is the place to do it.
Enter and exit cover. Then press X.
That's Victor's squad. They're clearing this section. They're gonna need more choppers.
Now on either side where we shot.
Take cover.
Now we've got people to shoot.
How about you take point? Shit.
Jump scare.
What the hell's been going on in this prison? You don't want to know.
There's also another thing to note.
Marcus, grab the grenades.
There's also a time-based thing when it comes to reloading. So in the top corner, there's like a bar that pops up.
Let's do this.
Now if you get it in that thing, you'll see your ammo flashes. And when it flashes,
Copy that. We are clearing area for extraction.
you actually get the bullets actually do more damage.
Marcus, they're cutting through the door. Take cover. Take cover. Get ready. Here they come. Let's get out there.
You can either revive them or just end the session.
We're ready for extraction. Over. Copy that. Enemy units right there, over.
Yeah.
Marcus, we've got to move to the Raven now. Go, go, go!
Boarding. Is a corpse there? Question mark. Also, the story in these games is amazing. So if you do want to play these games, listen to all the story, soak it all in. Great game.
Embry Square. Colonel Hoffman's waiting for us. Hoffman.
Oh,
Shit. This is gonna be awesome.
Hey, are you the Marcus Phoenix? The one who fought at Aspfield Fields?
Yep.
Wow, cool.
Not really.
that guy who just spoke then, his name's Carmine, and yeah, yeah. So that's all I'm gonna say about Carmine is yeah. You can figure it out yourself, or play it and then tell me what I mean in the comments in a future video.
You, traitor like you, doesn't deserve to wear the uniform. Looks to me like you need all the help you can get. Step aside. Lieutenant, I've got good news. We have a plan to end this war. Once and for all. Yeah, right.
Sensors are picking up enemy movement, sir, close by.
Take cover! Move! To the right! We now have the light mass bomb! I'll take out all these bastards with one shot! But it can't work if we don't have the targeting data! That's why we need the resonator! Watch the side! You missed! It'll map their tunnel so that we can hit those sons of bitches where they live! How much can they take? We've lost contact with Alpha Squad. Last transmission was from every square. Down to 4. I want you to get in there, find those men, and deploy that resonator.
Will we have air support?
What? Are you kidding? You are the support, son! Nemesis are keeping our birds out of the area. You'll have to move in on foot. We're screwed. Down to 2. All clear. But the lieutenant here will be feeding you intel.
And the smart thing to do right now would be to leave.
You, get it done! That was satisfying.
Yeah, it was.
I expect you to give me 110%, Phoenix. I'm not doing this for you. Enemy reinforcement! Take cover!
Now we ain't got the their machine gun. We've got our machine gun.
That one was on the house. Good luck.
We've got a thing called a Lancer. I'll try and show you soon what the cool thing about the Lancer is.
Here we go. You still got it? I guess we'll find out, huh?
I can show you. I'll try and show you what the cool thing about the Lancer is. But yeah, I'm gonna die trying to show you what the cool thing of the Lancer is when we could have just killed 2 of them and then showed you what the cool thing of the Lancer is. Probably the better idea, which should have happened. Probably would have been the better idea. Where are we gonna go back to? Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Ah. Yeah, Lancer's basically got a chainsaw at the bottom that you can cut people in half with. Fun.
Got him.
Also, it shows you a... this gives you an introduction of something cool you can do to make the game a little bit quicker for yourself. I'll show you when I get to it. Here, so if you can throw a grenade into a hole, it will close the hole up. They can't come back out of it anymore. That's what I meant by chainsawing someone. I think it was introduced into this, but my favourite mode on Gears games wasn't the campaign. The campaigns are great, but it wasn't the thing that made me keep coming back. There's a game mode called Horde. That's what used to make me come back. Basically, you play in these campaign like style maps, so you kind of want to do the campaign before you do Horde mode because the maps get spoiled to you otherwise. What happens is, again, it's self-explanatory. A horde of enemies will keep coming at you, and there'll be 10 waves. Once you beat wave 10, it will like reset, but level 11 will be like level 1, but they'll always add a fixture. Level 10 is always a boss round as well. But they'll add a fixture, for example, like they might have 11 up to 20, they might have more health. Then from 21 to 30, they might do more damage. You know what I mean? Like they'll add a bunch of parameters, and it goes up to 50, and the last 10 rounds have basically all of the added ordnance. All closed. There you go.
I hope that's not Rojas down there. His little boy just turned 2 last week. Well, it could be Alpha. Dog tags are gone. Is that the resonator? Now what? Let's get that resonator. Marcus. Control, this is Delta. No what do you think? What do I think? It could be Alpha, or it could be the Locust setting a trap. There's only one way to know for sure.
Of Sovereigns.
Our next target is House of Sovereigns. Straight ahead. Move!
Yeet. That's what he said. He said yeet. So yeah, this game can be also played two-player. One will take control of Marcus, which is what I am, and one will take control of Dom, which is the guy at the start who rescues him. Which makes some parts of the game really difficult.
Sweet. Frag out!
No way. Well, because I was an idiot. I did miss.
I think we're good. Let's
Here we go.
grab some ammo. Follow me!
What the hell, man? Those holes could pop up anywhere.
You'd think we would have figured out some kind of goddamn defense by now. Yeah. Command's tried everything, but nothing worked.
And yeah, so this is the part of the game that gets difficult when you play with a if you play with a friend through co-op. This is the part that starts to get difficult because basically, obviously, if one person dies, then the entire part has to be restarted. So, yeah.
You and Carmine will go left. Dom and I will go right.
And Dom and Phoenix are always split up. Dom and Mark Phoenix are always always split up because you obviously one plays Mark and one plays Dom. Don't throw. They're through. Also, you can chainsaw furniture. It's always a fun part of the game that I remember. Now we're back together.
There's another nest around the corner. With a spotter on the right. Take him out first. Scratch one run. We've got locusts coming through. Go, go, go! Someone get on that troika. Good job. Now let's go find that resonator. Move out.
Yep.
Locust reinforcements! Oh yeah!
There you go.
Control, this is Delta Squad. Any word from Alpha?
Knock knock.
Negative, Delta. We still have radio silence. Over.
Roger that. Dom, Phoenix, you'll look for a way in. Carmine and I will stay back. What about Alpha? We'll save him if we can. Let's go.
Oh, this bit. This is what a collectible looks like. They're dog tags, basically. I think basically every collectible in this is a dog tag, then it's a second onwards. Anything after this.
Get in there and flank that nest. We'll cover. We've got a grab hold! Nice!
Oh, it's another death. I've got a feeling it's going to start me back at the start of this area, yeah.
Back in your hole! Right here! Watch your flank! Get in there and flank that nest. We'll cover. We've got a grab hold!
This is called a Nasher. In my opinion, the Nasher is the best, probably the best gun in the game.
Get a move on, soldier.
Aside from the sniper's actually the best for me personally, but the Nasher's a close second.
What's wrong with this thing?
So powerful, if you get close enough, you can literally turn them into fucking jam. Strawberry jam.
Sniper! Take position! This way.
This is where we're going. What I mean, you can turn them into fucking jam.
Control, this is Delta. Come in.
Nice. Military equipment. Always works. Carmine. Man. I know.
I'll open the door. I've got the code.
Okay. That is the end of our Game Pass games in 30 for Gears of War. As I said, I'm probably going to be adding it to my list purely because I've recently not long just finished all the Gears of War games. But we'll be back tomorrow. I think the game's called Generation Zero or something like that is the first game on the list. So yeah, we'll see you tomorrow for another 2 games of Game Pass games in 30. We'll see you then. Have a good one. Bye.